Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah, we'll never be alone, Savannah, the beauty of the world, Savannah, let's all take a walk, Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were.
What's up, party people? Music going. Okay. What is this thing doing? Okay, we're gonna get Trans 3. That is the plan. I already got the terrible part of the quest done. Now I just get to go turn it in. As soon as I finish doing this. How does that look? That's pretty good. And then oh, it's not a big Acres party over here. Might not take advantage of this opportunity to get some bill. Then I'll turn this quest in. Give me that deal. Bronze coin. That's 1 mil. I'm rich. Alright. I can do more of this later. I'm gonna turn my quest in. So, for science. Hold on. I wonder how the Trans 3 is gonna look compared to the Trans 2. So, this is what our Trans 2 looks like. Not bad. Now, going to get our trans 3. So we got that. And then we are going to use our Siege Blessing. And then we are going to talk to Alin. And we will activate our new Awakened Will. Thank you. Boom. And just like that, we have trans 3, even though we're in trans 2 right now, which is a little silly. So we're gonna go to our Deca, and we're gonna check this out. Okay. Alright, so before we look, one last look. There we go. This is trans 2. Let's see what trans 3 looks like. Here we go. We're gonna unlock this. So now we have trans 3. And we got our new trans ability, too. I think I'm gonna put that right there. Float in the air to spread multiple magic circles and pour magic energy on the target area. First damage will be stunned. Interesting. So let's go to the statues, try out that skill, and see what trans 3 looks like. Always gotta test it. Gotta see what it looks like. So, trans 3. I don't know, it looks pretty similar to the trans 2. I guess they just put like a little more detail on like the armor and stuff. It's not like the other classes where it's like a bigger transformation, honestly. But I guess it looks okay. So there's trans 3. And then let's see what Triumph does. Wow! That was actually really good. The trans 3 for the shooter is way better than the trans 3 for, like, all the other classes. Like, look how many hits there are. None of the other classes have a trans 3 with that many hits. Look at that. That's insane. That honestly blew my mind. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be like the other classes and like be not that great. I wish they would have put that much effort into the trans 3 skills for all the other characters. That's definitely going on my cooldown bar there. Well, that's nice. That is very nice. Okay, I need to go do my daily for my perp, so I'm gonna go do that. And then back to farming skill books. Dun, 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 dun. I need to take it first. There. Some good runes triggered. I cannot believe how good this skill is, though. Kind of blows my mind, to be honest. Yeah, that skill is fantastic. That skill hits so hard, too. That's crazy. I know it's supposed to randomly teleport me between the two boss options, but like 9 times out of 10, I get this boss. So, or I get the Lab Chief Verda. I mean, who I already had. I already did that. I'm trying to click you. There we go. Oh, you didn't die. I need some new music. Oh, we're here. Oops. Nice. Should honestly just turn auto attack off. I don't know why he gets confused and just keeps using auto attack. Okay. Gotta kill the Acres when I see him. Free deal. Nubzilla Gaming. Yo, this is Soren. Oh, hi Soren from Discord, right? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. I'm just mucking about on shooter right now. Yeah, what do you think of the class? Fat deeps are fat. You like it? Yeah, I actually like it a lot too. For me, it was just as soon as, like, as the male version of the hunter, it still doesn't really make any sense to me. But, like, as a class, I think it's pretty fun. Like, I enjoy the class. I think the class is fun. But it doesn't, like, it doesn't really fit the whole, like, male hunter theme, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm playing a mage, like a mage class. I feel like they basically just added another mage. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Segita at all. Like, not even a little bit. Yeah, it's just another mage. That's all it is. If you look at it as another mage, it's a pretty fun class. If you expect it to be like the Segita, well, you're going to be disappointed. Honestly, I'm not sure why they had to, like, tag this on to the Segita Hunter. Like, they could have just made this, like, a standalone class. But, whatever. Be a little rough here, and not a lot of my runes triggered. They probably feel obliged to get the male-female version of each class. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it was. Male looking next, almost guaranteed. If we get another class. I was honestly surprised that they even developed a new class. Like, getting the shooter was actually a pretty big surprise to me. I did not expect them to ever release another class, so... I'll be even more surprised if they release a male Alokan. Honestly, if they release the male Alokan, I almost hope that it's, like, dex-based. I don't think we have enough dex-based characters, you know? I mean, if they're gonna make the male hunter a mage, then they might as well make the male Alokan like a range class. I always forget to wait for the thing to change. It was a surprise. It's almost weird to think they're still making content for Dekron at all. Dex-based thrown weapon male Alokan. Yeah, call it now. Yeah, well, I mean, actually, Korea, which is where the main server is still getting a lot of updates. They've actually gotten some pretty cool updates recently. It's just kind of a bummer because it takes forever for us to get them. I wish that the time from, like, the... you know, like the server in Korea to the global server was a little bit quicker. We just need some, like, good events. That's, like, the main thing right now that I think is kind of a bummer. There really haven't been any good events recently. Rezzer's game. Yo, personally, I find the Dragon Knight kind of odd as the Knight class. It feels weird to have a lolly character in Dekron. Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember when the Dragon Knight first came out, everyone's like, what's up with this little, like, anime girl? Like, why is she in Dekron? It doesn't make any sense at all. So they just took another step by going to going to the shooter, I guess. People were honestly just as odded out by the Dragon Knight. Yeah, the content gap has always been a thing. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, we haven't had any good events in a while. It'd be nice if we got a nice event. Give people a reason to play more. Like, the Classic Stash event they had going on, like, that's a decent event. What I always hate, though, is they'll end an event, and then they'll just leave us with nothing. Instead of, like, hey, let's do a follow-up event, just, like, keep the events going, but instead it's like, no, just nothing. Which is silly, because the Stash event was going on for, like, over a month, so it's like, that's plenty of time to come up with another event, but they just don't do it. I don't know why. It's always felt like they just put, like, the minimum effort in to keep the server going. Which is not a great feeling. I like how my ability just missed there. That's interesting. Not sure what that was about. The shooter event with all the free gear is neat, but only if you want to do shooter. The Classic Stash event was amazing, agreed. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, but even the shooter event, like, the stuff they gave you for the shooter was, like, not that good. Like, compared to, like, the jump events and stuff, like, it was pretty bad, actually. Like, the other boxes would give you, like, +7 Heffron. Like, I see no reason to not give +7 Heffron. It's not like +7 Heffron is, like, crazy good or anything. Honestly, like, you're still not going to compete with anyone, but you'll at least get a little bit of, like, HP and better stats. Same thing with the +7 weapon. Like, yeah. And then, like, why in the world do they still give out timed immortality jade bracelets? It's like, it's not even that good an accessory, but it's good to just, like, make the game, like, a little bit more enjoyable. But I don't know why they make it so hard to get these immortality jade bracelets. It's so dumb. Like, I can't stand it. It just bothers me so much, because it's not even that good of an accessory, but it just makes your quality of life so much better. Yeah, the 180 pack was 100% trash. The 150 pack with the full +9 set was a good power spike. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they're terrible at coming up with like decent events. And I think the packs were just honestly overall, I think the rewards for leveling were really bad. This is weird. Yeah, we're not doing that. This doesn't sound any better. Unfortunately, when you're trying to play music that YouTube won't, like, ban your video for, your selection isn't very wide. Yeah, this is terrible. Alright, let's try a different station.
Look into my eyes and don't
Sounds a
be
little better.
shy. Feel the music in your blood tonight.
I honestly feel like, though, for the shooter event, they should have done the exact same boxes that you're given when they did the 180 jump event. Because then you would get, like, a permanent immortality jade bracelet, you'd get full +7 Heffron, a full +7, or a +7 weapon, you got a costume. Like, there's just a lot of stuff in there. It's like stuff you need to play, but whatever. I constantly feel like the updates we get are from people that don't even play the game. Oh, for sure they don't play the game, yeah. I saw in the Decron Discord today that Decron actually sponsored a video for like a relatively large like YouTube channel, and I thought that was pretty crazy. I've never seen them do that before. I guess like maybe they're like actually trying to advertise a little bit, which I've never seen before.
Everyone has gone, and we are on our own. So then I follow roads that never
They could do with some exposure. Yeah, 100%.
But if you find me
They've like never tried to advertise the game at all.
where there ain't no lies, oh, just look in my
Who was it they sponsored? Here, I'll put the link so you can watch it if you want. I gotta find it. 1 second. Oh, it's up here somewhere. The Decron Discord is such a dumpster fire. Here, just watch the beginning of this. What's really weird to me about it though is they like the guy, he talks about it, but he shows like footage of Decron Mobile, and then he shows a little bit of footage of the shooter at the end, which doesn't make any sense to me because like the Decron Mobile game and the actual Decron game are completely different games, and one isn't even released like globally, so that doesn't really make any sense to me. But whatever. It's kind of interesting. T-Rick, yeah, I'm finally in time. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry, the time I actually stream probably isn't the most convenient, but unfortunately, this is the only time I really have. It's good to see you, though. I just, a little bit ago, I got my Trans 3. Yeah, Nubzilla Gaming. Yeah, it is a very weird sponsor content. I agree. What was very weird to me is they showed footage of Decron M, which honestly, for most of the people watching that video, they can't even play. So, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they tried to do a sponsor thing, but they didn't really know what they were doing. Oh, I don't want the armor. Doesn't sell for anything. I cried a cannon Segita shooter, and it's actually not bad. Or sorry, you tried one and it's not bad. Yeah, yeah. That's what I've heard too. I haven't tried the cannon yet, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good, so. I just kind of like the Pierce, so I've been doing that. The blast weapon has pretty good damage, yeah. Oh, you're doing a hybrid? Nice. You're kind of like mixing them together. You honestly could use both. Like, there's no reason that you can't use both. Like, I'm sure you have enough skill points, so... Titan focus? Ah. I've just been focusing on Pierce, but I don't see any reason why you couldn't do both, especially if you have a decent weapon. For both, I mean. Have you guys tried the Trans 3 ability yet? Oh, I just lost my Trans. But the Trans 3 ability is like crazy good. I'm used to Sword Shield 2 and AK, so hybrid plays are comfy. Yeah, you're like used to it. That makes sense. You haven't got the Trans 3 yet? When I get my Trans back, I'll show you the Trans 3 ability. It's like actually really, really good, which is funny because for other classes, the Trans 3 ability is not that good, but for some reason, they made it really good for the Segita shooter, which really surprised me. I got it, and I was just expecting it to be like the other ones, where it's like, yeah, it hits pretty high, but like overall, there aren't a lot of hits, and it's not that good, but this is totally different. It's really good. I gotta wait for my Trans to cool down, though, and I'll show you. New class DPS type. Shooter definitely has good DPS. Well, they picked a good person to sponsor. Force is very big in the MMO community. Yeah, no, they did. It's a very big channel. So hopefully it gets, you know, hopefully it gets some attention, get some people to try the game maybe. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but you know. It's the first time I've ever seen them like sponsor like a big YouTube channel before. I've never seen them do that before. Alright, so here's the Trans 3. So Trans 3, and then check out this ability. It's like super good. Alright, ready? Look at this. It's like a bunch of hits. It's pretty strong. And like the base damage for it is really high too. I'm really impressed with it anyway. Too bad it looks like false advertisement with the Decron M footage. Yeah, it does look like false advertisement. Yeah, it's a pretty solid Trans ability for sure. But yeah, I don't know why they showed Decron M footage. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. No sense at all. Like, it literally doesn't make any sense. Whatever. It's not that surprising. They never seem to make any sense, so whatever. Whatever. I don't know why I'm even surprised. Yeah, it's actually a pretty strong ability. The Triumph, that's what it's called. Like compared to other characters' Trans 3 abilities, it's very good. It's like a big AoE and it has a ton of hits, so can't really complain about that. Use it again here. Yeah, it's just good. Let's kill some more innocent people. Nice. That's what we wanted. Open sesame. I just watched right now, and what WTF was that? Yeah. It's a little weird. The ad is so fake. Yeah. Definitely a little strange. Phone's buzzing.